gets bugs. The struggle is real. That's why you need Zevo, America's #1 trap. Zevo goes wherever bugs do, working 24/7 to lure, catch, and kill flying insects with no odor and no mess. Zevo kills 99.9% of bugs trapped, getting rid of bugs you didn't even know you had for effortless protection. Zevo, people friendly, bug deadly.
Well, folks, it's another sunny day in SoCal and the perfect time to sell that house that's been raining on your life. Get your cash offer. No repairs needed, no clouds on the horizon. SuperiorHomeBuyers.com, clearing the skies for homeowners like you.
Now at noon, fire crews are on alert as a dangerous heat wave moves into Southern California. Thanks for joining us for the KTLA 5 News at noon. I'm Glenn Walker.
And I'm Parker. Those temperatures are climbing and communities are taking precautions to prevent fires and also heat-related illnesses.
Our live team coverage continues this afternoon, starting with KTLA 5's Lauren Lister in Santa Clarita with more on the fire danger. Lauren.
Hi, Glenn and Lou. There is a red flag warning already in effect here in the Santa Clarita Valley, meaning critical fire danger. You can see behind me the weather already reaching high into the double digits at 96 degrees. It's expected to be in the triple digits with humidity dropping. I spoke to LA County Fire about what they're doing.
The concerns is the heat, and everybody's heard all about it. It's hot out there. Not only is it dangerous, but it also can really get a spark going and cause a wildfire pretty quickly.
What is the fire department doing to prepare for that?
We are making sure that we're pre-deployed with 2 separate strike teams.
We're a strike team comprising of 5 fire engines. These engines are specifically made for fighting brush fires, and there's 4 guys per engine.
The greater Southern California area bracing for what forecasters say is the most significant heat wave of the summer. And with that, people are being warned to prepare for increased fire danger. The heat beginning today, lasting into the weekend. The National Weather Service says things start heating up today, but really kick into gear Thursday and Friday. Heat advisories and warnings issued across our region. Here's how the city of LA is preparing.
We know how quickly fires can start and spread. The city stands ready to respond in case of any wildfire threat.
LAFD will be augmenting and pre-deploying critical firefighting services throughout the city in high hazard areas. Those areas are in the Woodland Hills area, Northridge, Sunland, Sherman Oaks, West LA, which covers the Palisades and Brentwood.
The LA Fire Department saying it has added a crew made up of 26 specially trained personnel who will respond to wildfires within and around the city. And Governor Gavin Newsom also saying the state has pre-deployed firefighting resources to LA County, including 10 fire engines, 2 water tenders, 2 bulldozers, a helicopter, 2 hand crews, and more. Back out here live, the good news, strong, widespread wind is not expected as part of this heat event. So fire officials say that means that if any flames were to break out, any brush fires, they would be able to fly crucial firefighting aircraft. But they say that the hot temperatures combined with the low humidity and the very dry brush still create a situation where we could see explosive fire behavior and rapid fire spread. For now, that's the latest live here in Santa Clarita. I'm Lauren Lister. I'll send it back to you.
Surprised it's not triple digits out there already.
Yeah, it is definitely high. It was hot this morning.
Noticeably hotter today, I think, for everybody. Not much in the way of a marine layer either. And Lauren just made a very good point. Yes, we'll have some gusts around 30, 35 miles an hour, which is strong enough that it would spread a fire very quickly. But it is possible for them to fly those aircraft if a fire were to start. So if we had those stronger gusts, 50 miles an hour, you know how that does prevent some of those flights from going up. So that's the good news. Happy she pointed that out. We do still have elevated fire danger because of this heat, and it's already 78 in Santa Monica, 81 in Santa Ana, mid-90s for Chino and Lancaster already, and these temperatures are going to get even warmer today. So heat advisory for everyone shaded in orange does include Palos Verdes Hills. All the pink, that's an extreme heat warning. These do start tomorrow and end on Friday for most, but for those desert areas, it's going to stick around through Saturday. And so is this red flag warning. This is where Lauren's reporting Santa Clarita Valley is included in here, and so are the foothills of the Antelope Valley. So again, we're watching these numbers very closely as the triple digits are here to stay for at least 5 days. Back to you.
Our other top story this afternoon, the desperate search for a missing baby from the Inland Empire continues. He was first reported missing last Thursday, with investigators now focused on the child's parents. The baby's father has hired an attorney who says his client is being unfairly targeted. Chris Wolf is live in San Bernardino with some details. Hi, Chris.
Hey, Lou, good afternoon. Yeah, the public understandably is consumed with this story of a missing baby who may have been harmed. But the big question, exactly who is to blame? The parents are under scrutiny. And today we have new reports of a possible sighting in Kern County and also reports of a house fire in the parents' neighborhood. Well, the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department says it has looked into the reported sightings, but so far there is no sign of baby Emmanuel Harrow. Investigators say they're also aware of a fire reported at a neighbor's property near the Harrow home in Cabazon. At this time, there is no information or evidence indicating any connection between the house fire and missing boy. As authorities follow potential leads, they continue to delve into the parents, Rebecca and Jake Harrow, who say a stranger jumped Rebecca last Thursday in the parking lot of a sporting goods store in Yucaipa as she was changing the baby's diaper in her car. She says the attacker knocked her unconscious, and when she awoke, 7-month-old Emmanuel was gone. San Bernardino County detectives, however, say her story is filled with inconsistencies, and when they pressed her, she refused to cooperate. Father Jake has retained an attorney who insists his client has done nothing wrong and only seeks the safe return of his child. San Bernardino County Sheriff's deputies have searched the parents' property and seized a vehicle for examination. They've also collected cell phones, electronics, and they even used cadaver dogs in the search. We have learned that Jake Harrow was convicted of child cruelty 2 years ago, but his attorney says Harrow completed a 1-year child abuse prevention course. Attorney Vincent Hughes spoke to Ashley Banfield with the News Nation Network.
I reached out to the assigned detective and made Jake available. Jake wants to cooperate. Jake doesn't like the fact that nobody's listening. Court of public opinion is already out. Even yourself, it sounds like you guys already have your mind made up. Jake has voluntarily provided the electronic devices that there was a search warrant for, including the passwords.
According to reports, social workers have removed a 2-year-old sibling of Emmanuel's from Jake and Rebecca's home. We will continue to follow this story throughout the day. For now, reporting live in San Bernardino, I'm Chris Wolf, KTLA 5 News.
All right, thank you, Chris. The family of a local college dean killed in a workplace shooting has filed a lawsuit against the school and security company. Dr. Kamisha Clark died of her wounds after being shot, allegedly, by a security guard at Spartan College in Inglewood in May. It is a small aeronautics and technology school. The complaint cites negligence, saying neither the college or the security company that the suspect, Jesse Figueroa, worked for, conducted basic background checks. The family says a background check would have revealed his extensive criminal history. Figueroa is facing murder, attempted murder, and gun charges. One other person was wounded in the shooting but survived.
A group of U.S. citizens who claim they were wrongfully detained by federal immigration agents are announcing a lawsuit against the U.S. government.
They say their constitutional rights have been violated. KTLA 5's Omar Lewis is in South Pasadena with the details.
Attorneys with the Carrillo law firm here in South Pasadena and 6 different clients laid out their legal claims against the United States government. They allege that 5 U.S. citizens and 1 permanent resident were wrongfully detained and even beaten by immigration enforcement agents.
These are law-abiding Latino U.S. citizens that are afraid to go about their daily activities because they were wrapped up in a reign of terror, this summer terror against U.S. Latinos in this country.
According to attorneys here, the newly filed claims describe civil rights violations tied to unlawful racial profiling of 5 Latino U.S. citizens and a permanent resident. Victims and their families shared their stories here today, along with videos they say documents exactly what happened during different ICE raids across the Southland in June and July. They also claim excessive force was used by immigration enforcement officers when they were detained, even after telling agents they were legal citizens. One alleged victim says ICE agents shackled her by putting chains around her stomach, causing her to go into labor and give birth prematurely.
All I see are them dragging and pulling me so that they could handcuff me. And all I could really do was crouch down, ask to protect my stomach, because that's all I thought about at that moment.
Another U.S. citizen, Javier Ramirez, says he was detained